we are going to start our third stanza now. Okay, what is in third stanza? In this stanza, the hay cutting is finished and it is evening, and finally night. It is night time and the hay cutting time is finished. So the poet cannot stop thinking about the war reports she had heard on the radio in the morning. She is still thinking about the war news which she heard on the radio in the morning, and she can't bear to read the newspaper accounts, and she has no power to read the newspaper because whatever she had heard in the newspaper, she is still thinking about that news. She has no power to read the newspaper. Her sleep that night is disturbed by nightmares where her own children dancing in the grass become Bosnian children, thin boned and vulnerable to the gunfire overhead, and her neighbor becomes an enemy throwing stone at her property. Okay, in these lines she is saying that her sleep in that night when she is going to sleep, in her dreams she sees that her own children became the victim of that wars, and her children are looking like Bosnian children who have thin bone, and they are playing in the fields on the grass, and there is danger of gunfire overhead, and her own neighbor become her own enemy, and which are going to hurt them. This is basically about this stanza. Stanza number 3, as you know that in first stanza she is talking about the setting and our view of countryside, that everyone is here for hay cutting, and in second stanza she is talking about the mouse killing, how a mouse is killed there, and her son brought that mouse in his hands, and in third stanza she is giving her views about world, and how she is saying that how that world is bad. These are the different points of view which she is giving in three stanzas. Now come to these question answers which are related to third stanza. You will read each question and then you will write their answers. If we see first question of this stanza: at the end of the day the hay has been cut, the field lies bleeding. What is the meaning of the field lies bleeding? Here the bleeding means that she is still thinking about war. She is afraid and she is sad because she is still thinking about the bleeding of different people who are getting death in that war. Okay, students, you will read these next two questions and you will write different views on these question. Okay, now come to the whole poem passage. What is in this whole poem? Okay, before going to start these two questions, I want to share some important views, some important points of this poem. That this poem is basically what kind of this poem is basically about war, and poet is very upset and sad, and she is using different types of figurative language in this poem. As you know that in poems a poet use different figurative language to make its poem beautiful. So in this poem, like that, in this poem the poetess is using different figurative language like simile, metaphor, personification, these different kind of figurative language she is using in this poem. Okay, first if we talk about simile, as you know that it is a comparison between two things we use to compare two things we use two words like and as. If I say that she is beautiful as a moon, she is running like a she is running like a tiger. These are the comparison between two different thing between a girl and between a tiger. This is a comparison, and we are going to compare these two things. We use different words like first one is like and second one is as. Okay, same like simply there is metaphor. Metaphor is also a comparison between two things that are unrelated but which share some common characteristics, which shares different characteristics which are common in these two things. Okay, like if I give you example that the snow is a white blanket. Okay, here is we are comparing the snow with the white blanket, because the color of snow is also white and the blanket color is white. So we are comparing these two things, and this is called metaphor. Okay, now what is the personification? Personification basically when we give a human quality to non-human, or that thing which is not human. When we give the quality of human to that object, it is called personification. If I say that the moon smiled at me, here the moon smiled. How can a moon smile? We are giving the smiling quality of human to a moon. So this is called personification. These are all figurative devices which are used in this poem. You will find other figurative devices like simile, personification, and metaphor. You will find these all in from this poem. This is your task. Okay, now what is basically other thing in this poem? This poem is basically a metaphor for the harshness of life and the cruel way that we can treat, how we can treat each other. Basically the poetess is showing the condition of mankind, that how we men treat to each other, how we can behave with each other. This poem is basically about this point. So there is other meaning that which this poem is creating, that is the darkness, darker meaning which this poem is creating. That if we read this poem, we read about war and we see the condition of mouse. This is the basically darkness, darker images and in this poem. And secondly, the poet shows different she uses different kind of imagery which we, when we read this poem, different kind of images come in our mind. These are the points which are important. You will get these points in lecture. When you will read the poem, you will listen that lecture and you will be able to get these all points from this lecture. Okay, now we come to the question number 1. Question number 1 is, write a paragraph in which you explain the literal interpretation of this poem. Okay, what is the literal interpretation here means? Okay, literal interpretation means that real things which are happening in the poem. It's mean that which things are real and which are showing that this poem is about reality. You will write about different interpretations. Literally, you will write about different literal interpretation in this question. Okay, in this question you can also write what is actually happening in this poem. Okay, how man can hurt the other creature and how he is hurting. You can give the example of field mouse, how during cutting the hay a man hurts that mouse, and these are the actions of man without knowing he hurts and destroys many things. You can write these all interpretation in this first question. Okay, come to second question. Write a paragraph in which you explain the metaphorical interpretation of this poem. Okay, what are the metaphorical interpretation here means? Metaphorical interpretation means that when we symbolize the other things, like if I say the dark sky, what does the dark sky means? As you know that dark sky means darkness, and it's mean that something might happening wrong. This is the example of metaphorical. So in this poem there are some metaphorical words are used, in which you will find in the poem. As if I told you in the poem, you when you will open the poem page on 49, page number 49, you will find the metaphorical words here. First one is a chance gift in the first stanza, last line. This is a metaphorical word which is used for gift, that this land is given by God, and man is going to create different boundaries to get that land, and for that purpose he is going to kill the different creature, like innocent people, including children. He is going to hurt and kill them for getting that land. This is the metaphorical interpretation. Then there are in second stanza, first line, the killed flowers. Now what are the killed flowers mean here? So here in this line, the child comes running through the killed flowers. He is comparing the child with killing of flowers. So it's mean that in this war different innocent people are going to kill. So this is the metaphorical interpretation. Like that, in third line of this same stanzas, when his hands are next of querying mouse, the its black eyes, two sparks burning. Two sparks mean that the mouse is going to dead. So two sparks here means that he has still life. It's mean that her eyes, its eyes are open. So it's mean that that mouse has life. So these are the different metaphorical images, and different metaphorical interpretation from this poem. You will get furthermore in after reading this poem. Okay, and this is all points from my side. I hope you people got understand all the points, and you will be able to find other questions answers from this poem after listening this lecture carefully. Okay student, thank you so much. I hope you understand every lecture. Do your work carefully and also learn your work. Stay safe, stay home. Thank you so much.